Oi, lads. Alright, chat. It might be time to whip out the mono white. And do you know what we're playing? We're playing 4 main deck Archon of Emeria. 4 main deck Archon of Emeria. We're also playing 4 the Wandering Emperor. We're also playing 4 Brutal Cathar. Gotta get that exile in there. Yep. Chat, tell me how does runes win against a card which says each player can't cast more than 1 spell a turn? I'm telling you, Archon of Emeria is the answer to the runes meta. And I mean, the best deck for Archon of Emeria is surely just mono white. Adeline is the best 3-drop on the play and Magic change my mind. I disagree. If it stays alive? What do you mean if it stays alive? How do they kill it? They can't fucking remove it. They've got like 1 removal spell in their whole deck. There's now an anti-rune stream. But it's also pretty good against like the Orzhov decks, right? As well. Flying, all their lands are tapped. Can't go off with the cheap spells. Just got to play on curve. Hit me with a little Spellbinder. I hate Spellbinder. Spellbinder is also a bad card, by the way. Don't at me about that one either. Well, 50%. So 50% of my opponents play 4 Shambling Ghast, and 50% of my opponents play 4 Runeforge Champions. So that's honestly that's all you have to beat. I ain't playing Spellbinder against an opponent when 50% of my opponents play 4 Shambling Ghasts. That would be the act of a fucking fool, and I am no fool. I'll not be taken for a fool. Brutal Cathar over the other one. Well, Apparition's good too, but Brutal Cathar is nice in the same deck as Emperor, right? You can play Cathar, pass turn, go to Knight, and still play your Emperor in. I mean, maybe you do just play Apparition too. Archon of Emeria, Cathar, Reidane, Apparition. Ho 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 ho. Opponent is fucked. Thalia. Thalia is a 2-mana card. Aspiranto is pretty good, or so I have heard. Hopeful Initiate is good. I've heard such things. What about this first striker, man? Like, we played against this first striker was hella annoying when I played against it. I mean, hella annoying. Because anybody think Usher is fucking terrible? Like, it's kinda terrible. 2 Hole, 2 Apparition, 4 Cathar. Okay, chat. I'll play 1 Adeline. Did you even play 1 Adeline? Adeline doesn't win games. Angel's okay. 1 of Paladino. Paladino is also okay. Paladin Class is a nice card in the same deck as Archon, actually. I don't want to get fucked by my own Thalia too much. But we can play 1 Adeline, 1 Paladin Class, 1 Legion Angel, Adversary. Wait, this is 60-1 cards? Fuck! Alright, one of these 3-drops has got to go. I honestly think it should be Adeline. Guys, I'm not playing 23 lands in a deck with 5 4-drops. You crazy? We're not cutting an Emperor either. Are you crazy? This is Archon White Weenies. So Adeline or 1 Reidane goes. 1 Reidane? Sure. Alright, chat. We're asking the big questions here on the stream today, chat. We're asking the big questions. And the big question is, does Archon of Emeria take mono white from tier 1 to tier 0 or tier 2, or is it still just tier 1? It could be tier 0. And you might be able to look back on today and say, I was here. I was here for the day that mono white began its path to banned. Sure, tier 0? Well, I mean, we can't lose to runes. which is a good thing to have your deck be, huh? Alright, we're just gonna do... I think I'll try this deck in best of 3, but I'm just gonna play a few games of best of 1 until we play against the runes, because I just want to see if Archon's as good as I think it is. The White March? White March is okay, but I think White March should probably be sideboard, right? And mono white. Alright, runes one time. Thalia, Archon, GG. Runes one time. Or Orzhov one time. Runes or Orzhov, please. Dude, it could still be Orzhov, and I'm gonna regret not playing my Thalia, but it's most likely a mono white, so on the play Aspirant seems kinda good. Nice tap one, fucker. The new and improved mono white. Alright, opponent, you can cast one spell. Good luck. Good games. I'm telling you, chat, the Archon is goated because there's only really one mono-color deck as well, so you're just like... Even against decks where they're trying to play on curve, you're still tapping fucking all their lands. Really, the only matchup where Archon is bad is the mono white mirror. And then it's either okay or game winning. I'll take it. That is the best card that I've ever got to reveal, yeah. Actually vintage playable, by the way. Or legacy playable, whatever it is. I fully intend to never learn the difference between vintage and legacy. I'm of the opinion that once you learn the difference between those two things, that's when you ruin your Magic experience. If you know the difference, you're a fool. Alright chat, Thalia or Aspiranto? It's an interesting choice against the ramp gamer, innit? I mean, does ramp pile even have anything to tax for 3 mana? Can't we just play Thalia next turn? Like, aren't they they're just gonna play an innkeeper, right? Or something? Right? I'm down to fucking smork this homie's ass. Get him! They'll never play land Celestus in this spot and make me regret my decisions. Aha, Emergent Sequence could have paid the 3 anyway. I mean, that seems pretty good.
Run away. You'll be safer. My judgment is final.
It seems kinda easy to win games when you're playing mono white. I want to play best of 1 until we play against runes. And once we played a game against runes, and I have played an Archon, and I've KK'd at the opponent trying to play their deck, then we'll make a sideboard and take our pile to the best of 3 ladder. Okay, so, I mean, third land seems fucking sick for us. Chat, do you ever find yourself playing Magic and just drawing the cards that you want and just thinking, man, I'm good at the game? Double Aspirant on the play. So lucky, man. Who would be so lucky? Double Aspirant with protection. Alright, opponent, please. Get out of here. Get out of here.
My people must contend with me. This is what you get for
Dude, Aspirant on the play is... Honestly, that shit is broken. Good lord. Be broken. Nerfed in Historic, yeah. Alright, big juicy lifelinker's not bad. So, because, like, if I play like Cathar and another spell, when it flips to do, I eat their Cathar because of Apnap, right?
I'll be back.
I'm pretty sure. Get app-napped upon, sir. Or madam. Big adversary, man. It's ma'am. Easy. Honestly, that wasn't even that good of a draw. I want to draw a cheap card, right? So that I can go to night. Yeah, I think I'm gonna lose if I don't draw a 2-drop here. Pew 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 pew. Portable hole, huh? That's pretty decent. Okay, so all we need is for our opponent to literally never kill Brutal Cathar. Which is a reasonable request, right? Ow! Dude, you're so lucky. Really, opponent's a bit of a god. Okay, I'm also a god. I'm not delighted about the being on 4 life thing, but tell you what, chat, we're gonna give it our best damn shot. Order. Whoops. Whoops. Right, that was a serious order issue. My mind was elsewhere. I was working out if I could pass, but I think we're exactly dead if I pass there. So I worked out that I would be exactly dead, and then I just mindlessly cast my spells. Or spell. Mindlessly cast my spell. Dude, that's... fuck. Oh, this angel should be on board, man. Jesus. What a tilt. I'm not sure how we beat these 3 caves. That's freaking tough. Chat. Why is my angel not on the board, man? Why is my angel not on the board? Fucking hell. I really... 5/4 angel block the Adeline seems pretty good. Alright, that was my bad. 1 second, chat. Okay, I go first. Thank you. Their opponent's so dead. See ya. Easy wins. Archon's gas? I'm telling you, it's the nuts. The only matchup, I think, where it's worse than the kind of stock 3-drops that are getting played in mono white is the mirror. Which is quite a popular matchup, of course, but I just don't see any other matchup where it's worse. I mean, this should maybe have been a mull, but 1-2 on the play is hard to give up, especially when one of them's Thalia. Runes, any Archons? Yo, deck, any Archons? Any Archons? One time. One time top deck Archon. Nice tap land. Reidane. Okay. Two mana commune with spirits. Alright, Archon, 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 Archon. I sleep, chat. Tell me we're not going to play against runes and it's the only deck we don't draw Archon against. Fuck! Oh my god. Do I need to pay 3 here in case they kill Thalia? I should have just played the planes, man. What was I thinking? Oh, just play the planes, you dumbass. 2 misplays in a row. Yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. I could hold that Emperor, but we don't really want to let them get some counters, huh? The deck's just too good, honestly. Reidane hater.
Years of training for this.
Alright. Well, we played against runes, but without Archon. Let's go to best of 3. Ecuador! Ecuador!